Hello everyone! I don't know if you can tell already, but I've got a new camera. I'm going to do a little bit of a story time on how I found out I was pregnant. I didn't know for a solid 4 months. I don't even know where to start. So it all started off when I didn't get my first period and I thought, okay, maybe I'm late. Then I didn't get it for like a whole month. And I'm like, oh, well, missed periods are a thing. So maybe I just missed my period for that month. But then I was due in the next month and that didn't come. So then there's 2 months where I didn't get my period. And then I thought, okay, well, this is a bit odd. So I thought maybe I have some sort of underlying condition. I literally researched on Google that I had my ex-partner and my mum tell me, take a pregnancy test. And I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I was so in denial and I was so stubborn to take a pregnancy test. And that's where it pretty much all went wrong. I should have taken it a lot sooner. So then the 3rd month comes around and still no period. My mum's like, okay, you've got to take a pregnancy test. And so I was like, okay. So I finally gave in and took a pregnancy test. So we go to like, I'm pretty sure it was like a pharmacy or something. And we got a pregnancy test. My mum bought them for me. I was 19 at the time. However, by the calculations, I actually fell pregnant at 18. So then I went to my ex-partner's house and decided to do the test with him, as I just wanted someone to help me, just comfort me in case I was pregnant. I think in the back of my head I knew I was pregnant, but I didn't know how to prepare myself to see a pregnancy test. But before we jump into that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a funny backstory. I was actually gaining weight, and I'm the person who doesn't gain weight. Like, I'm a stick. So over the course of 3 months, I was gaining weight and I thought it's because I was eating again. I don't know, but I was gaining weight and I was like, wow, like this is really, really good. Like, I'm so happy with myself. I posted this photo on my private Instagram account, pretty much just saying how happy I am because I'm gaining weight and my body has never been able to gain weight and I haven't been able to eat. I don't know, I was yapping, a whole lot of yapping. Also, it's really hard with the mirror right there and I can't really see. I need one of those like compact mirrors where I can actually see what I'm doing. Anyway, but little did I know, I was gaining weight because I was pregnant. So fast forward, I took my pregnancy tests and yes, they were both positive. I took one at night and then I took one the next morning, something to do with your levels. I don't know what it's called. I'll put it up here, like the levels of a lot higher in the morning as soon as you wake up and have your first wee, I guess. Yes, they were both very positive. And I took one of those digital tests to show you how many weeks you are, and it said I was 3+ weeks. So I was like, okay. Obviously I was quite emotional. I didn't know what to think. It was just a very emotional time. Fast forward, I went to my GP and told her the rundown, and she pretty much booked me in for an ultrasound or a scan. I don't know what you guys want to call it, whatever you want to call it. So pretty much I was calculating my pregnancy from my first missed period. So therefore I thought I was 12 weeks pregnant, which is 12 weeks pregnant, 3 months pregnant. That's what I thought in my head. So went and did my scan, and pretty much she does the scan and she goes, how many weeks do you think you are? I think I'm 12 weeks. And the sonographer, is that what they're called? Oh Lord. Bradley, get it together. She goes, you're actually 16 weeks pregnant. I was very lost. I was kind of like, wait, how can they even be? Like, anyways, I just couldn't believe what she was saying. And I didn't know, I was speechless. I was thinking to myself, 16 weeks, like that's a full, like 4 months, 4 months. And the funny thing as well, like I had no symptoms. Like the only thing I had was missed periods. I had no morning sickness. Like whatever other symptoms there are. Like I didn't, there was no signs of me being pregnant. Anyway, so my pregnancy goes by. Just a whole trimester, that's okay. I'm just straight into the second trimester. Ended up getting gestational diabetes, which was very overwhelming and very upsetting. However, we got through it. And then later down the track, when I was in my last trimester, I'm pretty sure I was about, 34 weeks, and I had chicken pox, and that was another big scare. However, we got through it and ended up having a very healthy baby, and everything was great. On a side note, I had to get myself ready, had to prepare myself for this baby rather quickly. I had no time to think, like obviously, okay, I'm keeping this baby. I'm already like 4 months and the baby is not a little bean, like it's a baby. You know what? She really is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm glad things went the way that they did. Need to sharpen immediately. This is your sign to take a pregnancy test ASAP. As soon as you know you've missed your period, take that test. This is your sign, take that test so you're not caught by surprise. You're also able to act on it pretty quickly, like you have time to think about it. Whereas I didn't have that opportunity. Just kind of went straight into 4 months. Okay, no worries. Anyways, that is my makeup look all done. And that is also concluding my video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that story time. I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.